All right, what's up, guys? So today I hit a 9.3R trade. This is one of those trades where it was just like so obvious to me, like it jumps out at you. And I was pretty hesitant to put a position on today after you guys saw what happened yesterday. But it was one of those things where it was like so clear to me that I had to try it. All right, so plan for today. So you can see we're balancing between these two areas. 5773 and then 5745 to 30. Essentially what I wanted to do today was I was not going to play short unless 5730 broke. Like I said, the plan for today was to only take a short if 5730 broke. If it didn't, we were basically looking for opportunities to play long. So this is the replay data from Bookmap. And I think, so yeah, let me just mark some levels out real quick. All right, so here's the open. I'm on Central Time again. That is why it says 8:30 and not 9:30. But I'm gonna skip through this because my entry point is right around 8:53. All right, so for some context, it's 8:50 about right here. And at this point, I'm noticing all of this seller absorption right here. And I'm also noticing these large volume bubbles failing to move price lower. So these bubbles are pretty large for price to only be moving sideways, right? So what I'm thinking in this moment is these sellers could potentially be trapped and price will want to move up as they have to close these positions. So that's what I'm thinking. And I haven't entered until 8:53, right around there. So look, so this is pretty much what I'm looking at. I see all of these large volume bubbles failing to move price below this area. And on top of that, this is pretty much low a day currently. So whatever we're consolidating near low a day or high a day, so I'm spotting these trapped sellers potentially. And what I noticed that just happened was we kind of swept where the absorption was beginning at, and we returned right back into above that. So as soon as I see the low get taken out, and then we immediately come right back into where we were trading previously, that is when I put the position on, and I believe my entry is at 742. I'll check in a second, but it's at 742, so right around here. And then my stop is at 740.25. So yeah, this is a 1.75 point risk on the trade. So I'm targeting, my first target was yesterday's close at 5760. And once again, I'm only trading with one contract. So my risk here is like less than $100. Anyway, we'll just watch what happens. So just to recap why I'm in this long at this point. So my plan for the day, as long as we're above 5730, I'm looking for opportunities to buy. When I see selling absorption like this at the low of the day, I'm looking at this as potentially trapped sellers, and if they are trapped, then they're going to have to buy back their positions, which will rally price. So yeah, we're in a 4-2, stop at 40.25, like right here. I didn't do the actual low, but I figured that if we were off, we were off, right? So 40.25, and I'll just play what happens here. So Bookmap is like, it's impossible to run. All right, so I wish I could show you guys that replay, but my Bookmap just literally cannot handle it while I'm screen recording. So essentially what happens is we enter at 5742, right? We get some buying volume. As soon as these buyers are retested here and we're up to the 4875 area, my stop's at break even. So now right after that, we're break even on the trade. And then we did have some news drop in at 9, which 100% helped us out. But like I said, my stop was at 5742. So this wick just didn't get us. And then my order was right below 60. I think it was at 58. So yeah, I get out at 58.25. But the entry on that trade was just like so blatant. Like when I talk about those trades that are like, they just jump out at you, I was pretty hesitant today to put anything on. But whenever I see these large bubbles at the low of day paired with the good amount of selling absorption, and then on top of that, we kind of like sweep the low and then come right back up, find some buying. And then if you didn't even get an entry before this little buy, you could have waited for a retest, and that would have been a perfect entry, and your stop could have gone right below there. But That was one of those trades that was to me like so obvious, so clear. And I'm sure if you trade order flow, you probably took that too, honestly, but just so blatant. And so that is how I risked $87 to make 812. And this actually turned out to be my best trade ever across any of my accounts when it comes to our multiples. So it's just really nice to have happen after a terrible day like yesterday, which I'm gonna make a whole nother video talking about trading on tilt and stuff, because that has no place in professional trading. But hope you guys took some away from that video. If you trade order flow, let me know what you guys think about that analysis, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.